they're going to be tough. We know they are. They're going to give it their best shot. And we got to be ready to play. So we're looking forward to seeing what happens. And looking forward to seeing what we can do here during the stretch run of the SEC, starting with the big game in Knoxville this Saturday night. Bruce Ellington practiced a little bit today. He feels like he'll be full speed by Saturday, so he's able to run around a little bit. Didn't do too much, but his hamstring's been a little tight. But I think he should be full speed by Saturday night.
Has he missed enough time that you're worried that you weren't able to get as much as you wanted to get in with him?
Well, who knows how the game will progress. Who knows if we need to use a bunch of wildcat or whatever people call it. Who knows? Sometimes you get in the game and you don't plan on using it that much, and you use it 15 plays, and in other games you may not use it much. But we'll see how the game goes. But he should be full go in case we need to use him a bunch.
When did he hurt it?
He hurt it in Monday night practice. He was just running a route and came back and felt a little twinge, he said. So we rested him pretty much all week.
Coach, what's Kenny Miles' status?
Kenny is running around well. He and Brandon have practiced well this week. Eric Baker is ready, and Josh Hinch. Don't forget about Josh, a walk-on kid who's actually from Knoxville. We plan to get him in the ball game somewhere.
Can he wear a cast? Or?
No, he hasn't worn much of that. He has a little wrap, a little tape on it now, I think. So he's close to 100%. Yeah.
You paid any attention to the $2,000 extra they've NCAA approved, giving athletes and the multi-year scholarships?
I saw that. They're still slighting football and basketball players. They're the guys that bring in all the dough. They should get more, in my opinion.
Yeah.
But that's just my opinion. They won't agree with me, so it's okay, but that's my opinion. The guys that bring it in the most should get a little bit more, but probably won't happen that way. So, anyway. And I really think some walk-on kids deserve some money instead of the scholarship ones. But that's, sometimes that's just rub of the green that you gave scholarships to guys that aren't as good as your walk-on players, and that happens everywhere. So I wish they'd sort of tell the coach he could give the dough to the most productive people, just like you sports writers. If you do a good job, you get paid a little bit more. If you're a sorry writer, you don't get paid very much, right? or some sorry ones get paid anyway. No, I was just kidding. That's just the way I see it, but they don't see it that way, but that's okay. That's better than nothing for our athletes anyway. Yeah.
Looks like they're also going to multi-year scholarships too.
Yeah, I don't agree with that at all either, but it makes you more careful to sign players. And really, I told our guys we'd probably try to sign 75 instead of 85, and then have some to give to walk-ons that really earn it, and kids that you want to have here for 3 years. Sometimes you give one to a guy that, we'll give him a shot, see if he makes it, and then he turns out he doesn't want to play football. He just wants to be on scholarship. And I don't know how you get rid of those guys under the new rules they're proposing.
Right.
But anyway, I just believe you got to earn your way in life, and they think as soon as you sign a kid, you owe him 4 years. I don't look at it that way. When you sign up for a job in life, very few times do you get guaranteed 4 years. As head coaches, I guess the only ones. And I've never had to use one of those years. I don't plan to ever have to use one of those years under contract to get paid. I don't want to do that.
Do you think it'll change recruiting though? I think
change.
School can offer 4, can offer 1.
Yeah, I think it'll change recruiting to the fact you better make sure he's a ball player. Let's don't take a chance that he may develop. Let's make sure he's a good high school player before we say, well, we think he may get bigger and stronger. And you need to check their backgrounds better too. But maybe I think it'll cut back on scholarships. I think it'll cut back from 85, and guys will not try to always use the limit, which is what I've always tried to do, is keep it at 85, and then you lose a few, and you keep it at 85. So the student athletes are benefiting that way because you always have 85 on, whereas the NCAA thinks you're being mean to some kids that aren't productive. So that's the way they see it. I see it another way, but I'm not expecting them to agree with me, and they probably don't expect me to agree with them, but they make the rules, so we'll abide by whatever they say.
Coach, if you had to go to a number 2, would it be Andrew Clifford or Dylan Thompson?
Probably Dylan. Dylan's practiced a little better this week. Dylan Thompson has done some good things this week, so if Connor gets banged around a bit or whatever, Dylan would be next in line. Okay?